There's a shocking statistic on the She Se Puede Instagram page. I was just stunned by this. There are 32 million eligible Latino voters in the U.S., yet Latina turnout rates are just 14 to 20% lower, lower than non-Hispanics, Black, or white women. What is behind that stat, and what do you want Latina women to know about how important it is to come out and vote? Their votes truly are very important.
Yeah, it's interesting. Stephanie Valencia created X Lab, which has done a lot of research on that. That's where the stat comes from. But there was a huge enthusiasm motivation gap, and that has now closed. We are now seeing Latinas going, oh my gosh, I do want to participate. I do want to vote. What's happening is a confidence and self-esteem problem, and they find the voting booth very intimidated. A lot of the down ballot is also intimidated. What judges to vote for? I don't want to mess up. They feel like they need a political science degree in order to vote. And so what we have to do is a lot of voter education and letting these women know you don't have to have a PhD in political science. Your vote and voice matters, and it affects you. Politics affects people. And you're that person, because the politics and policies that are currently being made are disproportionately affecting the Latino community. And so we definitely have to do a better job of getting that message out to Latinas. And also in the states that matter the most, Latinas, not Latinos, Latinas make up the margin of victory for a candidate. So if these Latinas were engaged, they could decide by themselves who's going to serve in these public offices.
Wow. Eva, with life as we knew it on pause for the last 6 months and counting, what has this time been like for you and your family?
Amazing. Look, I tell you, I'm privileged because I have a home and I don't have to go to a job without PPE. And there's so many people struggling right now during this time. I've had an amazing moment with my son, who's at an age that he's not a baby, so he's a lot of fun, and he's not in school. And he doesn't quite understand what's going on. So this is my whole total Instagram. This is it. This is why people tune into my Instagram. It's for him.
Well, you posted a beautiful picture of you breastfeeding your son while you were in the middle of directing a project. I know I feel very passionately about normalizing breastfeeding and taking away the sexualization of that, but why did you want to share this with everyone?
Well, not only breastfeeding, motherhood in general. Like, we're mothers, and we can do more than one thing at once.
At the same time.
And we can do it at the same time. Surprise, surprise. And I remember, humping in between setups, and then feeding him, and then taking a 5-minute nap, and women do it, and they do it all the time. And we have to normalize motherhood in the workplace, because I feel like a lot of, especially when you talk about policy and politics, paid maternity leave, childcare expenses, people don't realize women internalize that, saying that that's a problem I have to figure out. I'm going to have to figure out how to figure my childcare. I have to figure out how to have maternity leave. That shouldn't fall just on us. In the household. That is policy.
I remember, Eva, you directing Grand Hotel 9 months pregnant with Santi, which I loved because it was the only time I could stand next to you and, not feel completely inadequate.
Oh, Anna.
Yeah, you worked until the very last minute.
Yeah, yes, we were shooting in Miami, and I was this big, and it was a lot of fun.
All I can say is Viva las Madres.
Yes,
thanks to Eva Longoria. Make sure to check out her She Se Puede, right? Platform. We'll be right back.
She Se Puede.
You're
doing good.
I like that.